Fox 54 Sports is sponsored by Alpha Insurance. Now, Bama's Championship Drive on Fox 54, sponsored by Bank Independent and Mr. Sparky.
Hey everyone, bowl season is really revving up, and this weekend we'll see our two favorite SEC squads in action. Let's start on the West Coast, or the best coast, as Tupac used to say back in the day, where Alabama continues to smell the roses while preparing for Michigan in a semifinal. Our very own Nick Kuzma has made his way out there safely, and he's gotten more from the West Coast. What's up, Nick?
Good evening, Mo. Those were some pretty good ones, I have to say. Earlier in the show, we heard from Jalen Milroe. He talked about how much this meant to him, that he was going to play in the Rose Bowl. Talked about how much his younger self would have been proud. Well, let's talk about the team who he's going to have to play for his younger self to be extra, extra proud and win the Rose Bowl, that being the Michigan Wolverines. This season, it's been a whole lot of dominance, the #1 team in the country. Off the field, sure, it's been a rocky season with allegations of cheating, about sign stealing, for which head coach Jim Harbaugh faces suspension. On the field, it's been dominance. Like I said just a second ago, a 13-0 record and the largest average margin of victory in the country of more than 27 points. The Wolverines are led by quarterback J.J. McCarthy. He tossed 19 touchdowns and threw for more than 2,600 yards this year. This is what he said when asked about the challenge of facing a Nick Saban and the Alabama defense.
He's been coaching that system for a long time, and you can tell that it's dialed to a T, polished out all the imperfections of it on a week-to-week basis, and always, adapting and overcoming the mistakes they made from the previous weeks. And just having the talent and, the athleticism to go along with that makes them a very dangerous defense. Just one of the top teams overall in the country. So just being able to feel them out and adapting is going to be crucial.
Crucial it certainly will be. Well, tomorrow we're going to continue our coverage from Southern California. We're going to talk about a high school band that is here in the City of Roses that is going to be in the Tournament of Roses parade for the 3rd time in its history. So now, with that being said, let's send it back to the studio. It's time to talk about a little something called the Music City Bowl in Nashville, live outside the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, California. I'm Nick Kuzma, Fox 54 Sports.
All right, sounds good, Nick. Appreciate you. Continue to have fun out there on the West Coast. Before we talk about the Music City Bowl, here's your information for the Rose Bowl. New Year's Day, 4 p.m. kickoff. Watch it live on ESPN. Now, let's come back to the Central Time Zone and check in with the Auburn Tigers. In less than 24 hours, the Tigers will battle Maryland in the Music City Bowl. And with the way 2023 has gone for Auburn, they could definitely use a win on tomorrow. We need some extra help with this one, so we sent Simon Williams up I-65 to the Music City. He joins us live from Nashville, and he's surrounded by a lot of Auburn fans earlier. Simon?
These guys just line danced for about 7 minutes in here, so.
Yeah, Mo, that's right. Now, since the last time we talked, the party has really revved up here at Wild Horse Saloon. You just missed it. We had line dance lessons, and your boy might have learned a thing or two, but we'll save that for another night. But in the meantime, Auburn fans, they've been cheering, they've been singing both songs and fight songs alike. And Aubie, the mascot, he made for a good maestro with the marching band and spirit squads as fans gathered to hear from head coach Hugh Freeze and jam with some local acts. I talked with a few of the over 1,500 in attendance who shared why they're amped up for another Auburn bowl game weekend.
We are hanging out at the Own the Victory party.
Fun, right?
War Eagle.
We have a great group who put this event together. We have over 1,500 Auburn fans here tonight for the event. Our entire athletic staff played a huge role in making this event happen, and also our partners over at Own the Victory.
I think first year under Hugh, I think is pretty exciting. I know we went 6-6, so being in a bowl game in his first year is super promising. So I think everybody wanted to come out and enjoy it.
Just decided it would be a fun thing and a great memory to bring them to this bowl. I'd always wanted to come to the Music City Bowl, but it just so happened the last time they were here, I was very sick, so I wasn't able to come. So this is my first time to this one, and it always seems to be the greatest one. All the fans really talk about how fun it is.
Now, here we are, man, Nash Vegas.
Kickoff from the Music City Bowl is set for 1 p.m. from Nissan Stadium. I'll have a complete recap of the game with highlights, analysis, reaction from head coach Hugh Freeze after the game. That'll be found at 9 p.m. on tomorrow's edition of Fox 54 Sports. In Nashville, Simon Williams, Fox 54 Sports.